Jasmine? It was payday. It wasn't payday. Nick Jasmine said it wasn't payday today. Next week. How you guys doing? Now, before I start this show, I do not have on the same dress, but if I did, who cares? Who cares? Sometimes I may wear a little dress 1-2 times, especially if I only wore it for like an hour or something. I may have to run to the store, but no, I had got these dresses. They was really cute, and I got one in burgundy and one in brown. You know what I'm saying? The same style and everything. It was just 2 different colors. I was like, yeah, that'll look really cute right there. So I wore the burgundy one during the last show, and I'm wearing the brown one this show, okay? And you may see me wear the burgundy again on Monday. How y'all doing? Listen, put what y'all cooking tonight. Well, y'all just putting cheese sticks and chicken tenders in the oven. For them children. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Listen, y'all. We got 2 full messy shows. I was on the phone so long that I had to play like my phone died with Simon Gubadia today. I love that dude. I swear to God, he's a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go pick up my kid, and I was like, he gonna be in the car screaming. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta let this call go. And I just didn't get back to him. You know, he's in Nigeria. We spoke for a long time, and he has provided me with some information to relay to the winos. You know what I'm saying? He loves the winos. A lot of the sources, all of the sources really love the winos. They want y'all to know first. They know we the most authentic out here. We don't be playing. Okay? And so you just hold your little horses there, because I know a lot of y'all think Porsha finna get $40,000 a month. I'm gonna tell y'all how the system work now, all right? Since America is no longer a democracy, it's a dictatorship and communism going on. Listen, so we're definitely gonna be discussing that. Also gonna be discussing who the new Black Panther is. Somebody was messed up the other night, and they was running their mouth, telling all their business, knowing they on the NDA, and Tasha K don't hold nothing. Told you I had people down there where you at, okay? So we're definitely gonna be discussing that. Yes, we leaking it. I don't give a damn. They ain't paying me. Shoot, I don't care. They pay me not to leak it. I won't leak it until further notice. Okay? We're also going to be discussing, I'm pulling up my little list here, my little production list that we have for this show, okay? Because we got a lot we're going over. Also going to be discussing Nelly and Ashanti. Oh, Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. Y'all know with Tiana, I really, really do. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news to y'all, but ain't nobody safe over here. And I know she probably going to be upset. But TT, I'm always fair with you, but this right here, I can't hold it. It's like I've been sworn to be honest and direct with my viewers, okay? They pay my bills. You got a whole different entity paying yours, okay? So they got to get what we know, okay? Let's just say somebody that she's dating, there's a woman that's upset. And we're going to talk about it, okay? Also going to be discussing Yandy Smith and the side dude, Michael Adusi. He's finally made a statement after he gave us a full statement, an interview that's streaming now on TashaKLive.com, okay? After y'all was saying, this ain't true, this ain't... The pictures and the receipts don't lie, okay? All that and more, and don't forget, we got a second show for the TashaKLivers.com, because I know y'all are in the show. So we got a second show, and on that show, Jeezy is dating Nia Long, or Nia Long dating Jeezy. Ew. That's nasty. Definitely gonna be discussing that. Gonna be discussing Diddy and Kanye's freak off. Okay, and we got a baby daddy that's mad at Mendices because Mendices allegedly hit his baby mama, okay? And so he's coming to tell us the whole story, his side only. There's always 4 parts to a story in this case, because in this case you got his story, you got his baby mama's story, we got Mendices' story, then we got my story, then we got the truth, so it's really 5. It's really 5, okay? So y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions on TashaKLive.com. You do have to go to the website to subscribe, okay? And so listen, after the break, we're going to let you know who the new Black Panther is, all right? Hold that thought. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, like the sugar case. I'm all oiled up and glossed up in it right now, smelling like the Georgia peach that I am. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means Bowley Razor Glass 2. We'll be right back. Let's go!
Know where I'd be without you.
I don't know where you'd be either.
That's
An eviction notice? What the hell?
okay, so I'm the source of all of our problems or something?
I've been here less than 5 minutes and problem.
Where's Malcolm? Malcolm, where's my money?
I have noticed you're behind on the rent. Is there anything I can do to lighten the load?
Lighten the load? I'm calling to let you know that you are out of line.
Check your Cash App.
What? You're not gonna do it, are you? Tanya.
Not the time for jokes, Steve.
Malcolm, I need my money.
It's a big one for me.
You can't say it like that.
How big is the shower?
Damn.
He was inspired by God. Him and Spews in the shower.
Oh my gosh, Ray J is my mom's trainer. Should we pull up?
From jail, bro. Right when I got out on Twitch, right when they let me out. Deshae did too, but not like T-Pain. And Deshae is the one who got me banned. Hey, welcome to the stream, house.
I don't want to have to teach you everything. I got to sit down and teach you everything.
Look, I'm happy to have everybody here. Thank you for coming. It's gonna keep getting better and better. I know they thought that it was gonna work, so they can only do better.
I want to get invited.
We're gonna do our own shower stream, and we're gonna invite 30 of the baddest of the baddest.
We not gonna do those people.
And I'm not inviting none of the people that I invited at first, because they thought it was gonna be me.
No, Kai, you're not invited. You're invite radio.
Subscribe to my shit and watch me turn shit to gold.
What brings you in, Travis?
Say something to me.
I'm sorry.
Better question. What are you going through?
We're not fucking Travis. So what do you do for sex?
It's called life.
Life?
Or wife?
What's up, T?
I can't find any groundbreaking stories. This stuff is like Groundhog Day. Nothing new has came up. I do have a few.
When we start the show, keep it clean.
Okay, but you know the rumors out there, right?
I don't give a damn about the rumors.
About Shorty. Can anything be traced back to you?
I mean, I do help with little things here and there.
Like what? What you paying her rent?
Look at it this way. We are getting older and not so attractive, more so you than me. What better way than to pull the wool over your eyes than sex?
So, what the fuck happened again? A bitch set me up with a trans and I didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So is it true?
The blogs and their unending desire to ruin our relationship.
So why is that picture of you with some bitch in a hair salon, Travis?
I said, I'm gonna go in the clay room. Now, mind you, when I'm in this clay room, I said, this nigga come in here in the next 2 minutes with fully dressed, telling me to go, he's gay. This motherfucker.
Is this true?
How you gonna ask me something like that?
Everybody talks to somebody.
Hi, Tasha K. Hi, Winos. Hi, my name is Erica Smith. I'm coming from California. And I just want to give you guys a little insight on my olive leaf and her sea moss and I think I'm addicted to her sugar case. But anyway, my wife has MS. I am a type 2 diabetic. And the sea moss and the olive leaf work so well on us. Oh my God. It's amazing. We have more energy. We don't feel disgusted. We feel really great. And my wife, she's able to move more than what she has been doing. So I want to thank you, Tasha K, for showing us, because this stuff is the bomb, girl. The bomb. I advise y'all, if y'all haven't got it, get it soon, ASAP.
All right. Use the coupon code TK10. Shop TKdeals.com. We ain't paying none of the winos to tell their truth on what these products is really doing. Because you know y'all ain't going to hold back anyway. If they stop, y'all going to say it. Y'all going to be like, I know you ain't sold me this fucking shit. I know damn well I need my money back. And look, we will give it back. I'll make sure the company gives it back, okay? Shout out to the Sugar Case, Sea Moss Company, and Olive Leaf. All right, here we go. So first of all, Who? Oh, we're gonna start with Ashanti first? Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna start with Ashanti first. Jasmine said hold off on the new Black Panther. Okay, so Ashanti and Nelly, I guess, finally released a trailer or a teaser to their reality show that's gonna be streaming on Peacock. So the entire time they've been back together, they have monetized it. Here's a clip of the trailer.
I'm a wee bit dramatic.
Are y'all ready to party?
In the beginning, we were still finding where we were going.
We were together off and on for 11 years before the final.
I hated her.
I hated him. I didn't think that we would get back together.
She got me, y'all.
He wanted to get got. KK is my first child, so I'm a little more frantic.
My parenting style, just don't burn down the house. Wake your ass up, it's daddy.
Stop. Your daddy is crazy. It says we have grown, we're adults.
But we're still trying to have fun.
There's a slot machine calling my name now.
But marriage is hard.
It's black and white ball night, and my wife is not here.
I'm still undecided about the whole Motown Christmas stage.
There was a contract that was signed. I was ready to be sued.
Nelly and I didn't really finalize where we were gonna live.
I've made it very clear how I felt. I'm not living in New York.
This is not gonna work.
God damn, what's that on your finger? With our lives moving so fast.
Let's go, Yankees!
It's not perfect.
You got to do them trip.
But we can work our way through it.
Till death do us part.
We belong together.
No matter how much you get on my nerves.
Just when I was beginning to like really root for them this time, but something deep down inside said, Tasha, just hold on, just hold on. And so when I saw the trailer, they ain't even been married a year, and marriage is already hard. I don't think marriage get thick till like year 5. You know, then you realize, oh, this really for death do us part? Well, can somebody die right now? I gotta look at who every day? I can't go. But here, you know, and look, I'm gonna say this as positive as I can. Congratulations to Ashanti and Nelly and all their endeavors. It's just hard for me to grasp that this is nothing more than a clock ticking for Ashanti to have some children. Now, she done been around the way with a lot of celebrity, okay? And didn't nobody want to give her no babies. But of course, Nelly has a proven track record. He's a good father, you know. Never been married before. Already getting like, you know, DUIs with Molly. I was trying to figure out who he was using the Molly on. And then there was a proposal that got me, but like, I just feel like when you have a marriage and it's a real marriage, you protect it from everything. Is the volume low? Turn it up some more. Don't be, turn it up, girl. Give it to them. You know they used to me being loud and shit. Turn it up. And you know I'm talking regular, so you know you got the. All I'm saying is that when you have a new marriage or a marriage in general, if it's authentic, you protect it. You don't want the world in your business. You don't want nobody judging it. And you definitely don't want cameras in your house with a new baby and a new foundation that you're trying to build and breed, all in the name of a check. So I feel like, you know, when the show is over, unfortunately, you know, if we're talking statistics, 98% of the marriage is already over. It's done. And drama sells. So unless they are, and you know, he's on the road and things like that. Nelly used to a certain lifestyle. He's been single damn near his whole life. Yeah, he's been in a relationship, but he's been truly single. And he's always done Nelly. But this, in the public's eyes, trying to be a faithful man to somebody who's going through postpartum and menopause at the same time, man, y'all. I said I was going to say it in the most positive way, but I wish them all the best on their television marriage, their reality marriage, their PR relationship, because I just don't see how this could be authentic when you got millions of people in your relationship that are just inadvertently, like just not even intentionally sending energy your way. And she's gonna read the comments and she's gonna listen to the blogs, and so is he, and it's gonna create a dynamic because you wasn't like this when you first got together. That's why he did you the way he did you the first time, and this time, now you done brought the entire world into a girl. It's giving broke. It's giving they needed each other. It's giving broke. I'm sorry. Especially when you tour and singing the same songs over and over and over and over again. And he likes to drop it on the album. It's like, just stop the cap. Moving on. She finna get pregnant again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She gonna have 2. Then she gonna get rid of him because, it just wasn't working out. The babies, the marriage, the thing, it just wasn't for me. And she's gonna go off and just be a single mother still playing at fairgrounds. Let's go. Congratulations to the newlyweds. So Travis is, married. We talked about this last week. And, after he signed his $46.6 million contract, he bought a home in Jacksonville because he's with the Jaguars, right? He was signed to the Jaguars. I mean, they're okay team. They ain't all that. But, what I'm saying? My sister gonna kill me. She used to be a cheerleader for the Jaguars for years, okay? They move them on when they get old. So not only did he buy a $250,000 car with the bonus, but he also just put down on a $4 million house. Jasmine, do you have a picture of that house? They just bought a 13 bedrooms. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. And it looked like somebody died in that home already. It looked like, I promise you, it just gives me, it does give a state sale. It really does. Jen, why you cut her picture out of this picture? Why you cut her face out? She picked out this house. He did. She picked out this house. She gonna get as much as she can right now. Right now. She finna get pregnant right now, and she ain't already pregnant. It's finna go down, and there's no prenup. Get your money, white girl. Get your money. And they say she ain't white. Okay, cool. They say her mom is like Dominican or something like that. I don't know. But here's my thing, and I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't give a damn who watching. When people start saying, I ain't white, I'm Dominican and I'm black. I'm black. Dominicans are black. Trinidadians are black. Colombians are black. Okay, then I'm Colombian. I'm Trinidadian. I'm Dominican. I'm white. Since y'all get to cross race, why I can't cross race? Since y'all get to claim it, one day you're Dominican, the next day you're black. No. Whatever my genealogy says, if it says I'm 10% Nigerian, I'm Nigerian on this day, I'm white on them, Irish on this day, I'm Bahamian on this day. No, I'm claiming them all since they claiming them all. Next time somebody come tell me, hold on. Went down the wrong pipe. Next time somebody come tell me, oh no, you black. No, who said I was black, baby? I am Latina. Don't play with me. But I'm just trying to figure out now who finna clean this house. Now, when you got a house like this, right? That's 13 bedrooms. Yeah, he got 46.6 million. Contracts like that, I just feel like, you know, this is not an investment. You know, a lot of people will call this an investment. Not in this economy. Not with high interest rates. Not with everyone capped out on income, which means it's going to be a little harder to sell this house. I mean, look how long it took, you know, Sierra and Russell Wilson to offer their houses, and they lost a lot of money on those houses. And being that he's so young and he's not putting it into investments just yet, meaning, you know, he could go in and Lord forbid get hurt. We've heard this, the cliche. You know what I'm saying? The money stops. Yeah, he may get a little workman's comp and he may have a little guarantee, but you know, in this economy, a guarantee ain't guaranteed for nobody. Instead of buying houses, I think he should have bought an apartment complex, because that's what this can be, 13 rooms. He can Airbnb this, okay, and make money off of this, and then take that money that you're making from the house and then pay for another house. Let that house make money for the other house so you ain't got to go in your pocket and do it. I just feel like they too young, doing too much too soon, and we've seen this happen over and over again. And if you're going to be a wife to someone, little girl, I know you watch the blogs and then you go cry to him all the time. You see what they saying about me? That's why she got him licking his tongue. You know what I'm saying? Married her anyway. Y'all said I wasn't gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying? All of this is just a flex. Like it's them trying to prove to the world, you know what I'm saying, that they're gonna make it. They're in love. They're young. But I just want to tell her, as one wife to another, like, don't help him spend his money. Help him save it. Help him invest it. Help him reinvest it. All these cars, these houses, the jewelry, the big wedding, all the family he's going to be taking care of off of $50 million, and it's not even all guaranteed. Like, just don't be the other wives. Don't end up on reality TV trying to save now once you hit reality TV because you didn't save when you were with them, trying to keep up with the other football wives. I just wish my husband would. My husband did. I mean, you know what? True story. My husband did try to do. When we got married, he went down to Bank of America, got a $200,000 loan, and tried to buy a house. I said, no, we're not buying no house yet. He was like, why? We buying a house. You pregnant? I said, we're not buying no house yet. He said, why are we not buying no house yet? I said, because we don't own nothing. He said, but we'll own the house. I said, but are we making money from the house? Are we going to buy the house and rent the house out? He was like, no, the house gonna be for us, so we just gonna be slaving to work to pay a mortgage on a house. No, absolutely not. Call the rent man. Call the rent man. Get me, and back when we got married, rent was a cool $600 for 2-bedroom in Buckhead at that time, okay? A lot of people couldn't afford that. That was, most people was paying $200, you know what I'm saying? They had girls on Section 8 paying $32, so what we was paying, they was like, oh, whoa, townhouse in Buckhead? I said, no, we're gonna use our money to start a business. And that's how it's always been. So if we do get a house, guess who's paying for the house? The business. We're not paying for the house paying for itself. That's how it works. And I just want these little girls, while he's out here risking his life, getting hurt, getting head injuries, body injuries and stuff, take some investment classes, take some money-making classes, take some business classes so you can help him to reinvest that for the both of y'all, especially since you're going to divorce him and take half anyway. Make sure your half is a bigger half. Go ahead. Moving on. You know, she's going to see them other football players that look way better than him, be like, whoa. She give me Larsa Pippen all day. Moving on. Oh, Tiana, Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana's. Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana. Say it, Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana. Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana's. Break it down now, Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana. When I tell you she got this man by the arm the whole time, she's at the Grammy. They said she was at the Grammy. Sierra was taking a picture. She still had him. She letting everybody know, it's mine. It's mine. I never saw her this clingy with Iman. I didn't know he had a female name. That's why I was kind of calling him Inman. Inman is more masculine. Iman gives me you know. And so she's happy. I like that. You know, she's freshly out, you know, freshly divorced. So is he. He's got a kid. She's got 2. And there's an ex-wife who's very, 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 very white. Very white. And homegirl is upset because she like, you ain't never popped out with me. My baby ain't on the ground. Why is we a secret? I said, ooh. She's not for real. And I had to sit back too, and I was just like, why are they a secret? Are they a secret? Now you know the world is saying this is giving PR. I know she getting her back busted down. I wouldn't give a damn if it was PR either. Good. We saw the print when he was like, Aaron, Pierre, it's Tiana. We saw it. I get it. Get you, girl. But like, she got the man just like this. Just like this. Won't let him go. They say he over at the house every day in front of the children. He paying stepdaddy to the children and everything like that. He pop out with her kids. They damn near live together. He helps her with her album, helps her prepare for acting roles, vice versa for him and her. And my thing is, and I heard that she heard about the white ex-wife and the baby. And my thing is, like, I think he saw what Jonathan Majors went through. And when he went on the Jennifer Hudson show, he realized how much of a black fan base that he has and, you know, how that's good for him. You know, like, Damson Idris has a really black fan base. Jonathan Majors had one before the white girl was revealed, and that changed. And so he had to really get with a black woman to pander and married her off real fast and praises her and cries on cue every time he talking about her. I love her. I love her. I love you, man. You held me down. You stood by me when I choked that white bitch up. You love me like my mama loved me. My mama told me that you was the one. She told me stay away from the white girl bosses. I should have met you first and I never would have lost my job. You know you can't mess with the daughters of the producers, the owners of the studios. You can't do that. And so he's kind of taking advice from his PR team and to pop out with her. And my thing is, like, I know they're into each other, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this relationship does give a little forced. It doesn't give genuine on his behalf. It seems like she's more into him than he is to her. And if we're gonna keep it 1,000, like, I'm not gonna date no man like this and he's not going to be upfront publicly about his ex-wife and his biracial child. And if I were Tiana, that would concern me because you're not gonna pander my children to nobody. And I feel like it's two extremes when it comes to him. Like, you were on the white side of the tracks, not 8 Mile white. I'm talking about white, okay? Now you on the black side. Where is Tiana from in New York? Harlem. Two opposite ends of the spectrum. I ain't never seen nobody move across the spectrum that fast, ever. That's like somebody saying, I'm not gay no more. I don't know. I just don't know how to take it because, I mean, I'm inclined to feel kind of bad for the white ex-wife that he's never showed them off and did that, but he finds it appealing to show her off because she's showable. But is it genuine? Or are you pandering? don't know, Tiana, girl, it just feels like you just too cuffed up. You cuffed up too soon and throwing them birthday parties and everything like that. He ain't threw you no party. And if he married that white woman and don't marry you, oh my. And he respects the privacy of the white ex-wife. That says a lot. But nevertheless, I do wish them the best. I know that they're head over heels. It's sort of like a, like a new Lust honeymoon stage. And like I said, he's always over her house. They're always in the studio together, always acting together. He's paying stepdaddy to the kids. They're going everywhere together. They're holding each other's hands, holding each other's arms. He can't even go nowhere and let go. Like, I can tell you, he gonna get smothered real fast. All that hard, that's too much black woman for him. And he ain't had no black woman in a long time. It's too much. Tiana, back up a little bit. Just back up just a little bit. Just back up and see what he do. Just see what he do. If it's yours, it'll be there. Moving on. After the break, Black Panther. After the break, Yandy's side dude finally makes a statement after he done gave us a full damn interview. Then he deletes that statement like he tried to delete my interview. Who are you talking to? Definitely going to be discussing Porsha and Simon and her prenup that was enforced. I did speak to Simon today for over an hour, and he gave us some specifics on what's going to go down with this prenup, and I think you want to hear this, okay? So I'm going to educate y'all on something, all right? All right, we got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass, so we'll be right back after the break. Let's go.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
We got this invite from this woman who thinks her husband is possessed by demons. I'm not sure about this one, y'all.
Are you kidding? When the last time we covered a story like this, Tasha?
Diane Johnson's cabin.
I'm so relieved you guys accepted my invitation to come. Something to drink, maybe some tea or coffee. I would do wine, Miss Diane. I know how you like your wine, but I need you fully alert for the story I'm about to burden you with. You're the chosen one. God came to me in my dreams and revealed it all. I don't know about this, guys. Like performing an exorcism on this lady's husband just because she feels like he's possessed.
This is messed up. This is a real life event that we happen to have the exclusive.
Yes, Tasha, we gotta help.
I said we could do a family vacation. All of us on fire.
And we would all be dead right now. For this to work, you must have all skepticism out your mind. Robert, I know the real you is trapped. We're going to free you tonight.
Hi, my name is Kimberly, and I'm here to give you a quick message about TK Deals and Mushroom Extract Complex Gummies. One of the best products they can ever put out there. They are delicious, but let me tell you the best part of it. My A1C count has dropped. I'm also diabetic, so that's important, but I lost a couple of pounds. My energy is through the roof, and the most important thing is my memory is sharp. I'm catching errors at work. I'm holding people accountable. Like, look, you better fix this. But anyway, do yourself a favor and order you a 60-day supply. You will not regret it. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Tasha, for the recommendation.
All right, I appreciate the winos. All we did was ask them to give us a video review on the product, a real review. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they doing it. Shout out. We had like maybe, I think 4 more that came in yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I told y'all, Mi Casa, Su Casa, the same vitamins and herbs that I use to maintain my health. I'm just extending them to you, and shout out to all the brands that are working the deals with us, because I mean, it's easy. It's easy. It's like, if I'm using it, I'm telling you what it does for me, how it does for me. You know, use the coupon code TK10, shoptkdeals.com. Who's next, Jasmine? Why you pick this picture of Damson Idris? Jasmine, I think you finna turn straight. Oh my God. Let me tell you about Jasmine. First of all, let me tell you about Jasmine the other night. First of all, she said Rico was fine. She said Diddy's freak off worker, Rico was fine. Yes, she did. She was like, yeah, he fine, but I ain't finna. And I'm like, I just feel like Jasmine gonna hit one time before she leave this earth. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Y'all put it out there. Jasmine, just taste one time. You gotta taste it one time. Did you see how King Daly push? He is not taking penis no more himself. He said he only wants vagina, and he feels bad that they tricked him before he had a chance to figure out what he liked first. Because you know sometimes what happens is they get introduced to one thing, they think they like it, but then when they get introduced to the vagina and it don't smell, and it smells like water or you know what I'm saying, and things like that, herbs, aromas, you know what I'm saying, it's different than an asshole. You feel me? Like no, you know, no offense to all the butts out there and stuff like that, but booties stink. Booties stink. You know what I'm saying? The bigger the booty is, the more it stink too, you know? Shit, they has little residuals that come out the butt. The vagina always just cleansing itself, getting ready and prepared. So, but I think Jasmine, because she picked this photo, and Damson look damn good. Damson, damn good. Okay, so to replace the old Black Panther, we got word that Damson was telling his business, said that he was, you know, he was pretty lit. And, you know, it's supposed to be a secret and a major announcement, but you know, ain't nothing no secret up over here. I don't give a damn, bro. Like, if I get the information that's coming out, he is officially the new Black Panther. And I like it. That is a huge congratulations to him, okay? And I know he's gonna be pissed when he sends his video, but Damson, I got a job to do just like you. Just like you, okay? All right, and so, and I hope you go do a damn good job on this screen. You know, you got some big shoes to fill, and I don't remember him ever doing martial arts, so this is going to be different. I'm sure they're gonna have some body doubles for him, because, think about it, what is the other, the Black Panther guy name? What was his name? Chadwick Boseman, okay? You know, he gave, like, Damson is a real African. Even though he's from the UK, his parents are African, okay? Chadwick, I think he's American, but he does have an African look. It's just, you know, the way that he looks or whatever. But I just, like, who else would replace Chadwick? I don't think we could have. I didn't even like Michael B. Jordan in it. Like, I just felt like he wasn't dark-skinned enough. I don't know. I just, especially with his lust and love for white girls, it's just like when you see Black men date white girls, they just glow, you know? I don't see them as Black. You know, they just glow. It's like a lighter glow, you know? And so, but with this, like, and Damson, he like white girls too, you know? But like, for some reason, he's been able to maintain his Blackness for now. But I saw the jury line that he started, and it gave very much The Crown. Like, he knew them people at the palace. Like, he knew the people at the palace, and he was gonna sell them jewels to him because he had a bracelet that was $57,000. Like, I'm talking about, woo. I mean, the Arabs is doing it. Why he can't get his money? I ain't hating on him at all. I think that's smart for him to invest his money into, you know, a jewelry business. And guess what? It's the type of business where you invest in your pieces, you show off the pieces, then you go custom make the pieces. So it's really not a huge investment, because for you to custom make them pieces, you got to get your deposit in. And being that he's around a lot of celebrities that like rare things, yeah, it's an easy lick for him if he know how to sell. But I heard them Arabs, they show up, okay? Briefcase in hand, chain to them, what you need. They sell fake jewels all day. Like they said, we're gonna talk about Bambi fiance on Tasha K Live, right? Yeah, they say he was, you know, he was showing his ass yesterday on set during Love and Hip Hop. I'm not supposed to put this out. Well, they're not supposed to put it out, but I can. I don't work for anybody but myself, okay? So we're putting it out. But back to Damson. Do you feel like he'll make a good Black Panther? Jasmine said no. I think he's gonna do great. I mean, Chadwick did have swag, though. I told you was going to turn straight for one day, Jasmine. Jasmine was like, yeah, he did have swag. You know how it's just all over her. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I talk about dick up in here, like, she's bound to try. You know, I could sell snow to an Eskimo. So I could sell dick to Jasmine. I can. So here's the thing. She's talking about, no, you can't. But anyway, I feel like he's going to be a great Black Panther. I do, and he's got the swag. Is he a little younger? Yes, he's much younger. He's like 10 years younger than Chadwick. Chadwick is in his 40s. I think like early 30s, 40s. And so, yeah, he's got a little bit more swag, but it's going to come. What do they think? He's going to make a good one?
I think mostly say yes.
Yeah, see, I think so, too. Congratulations, and stop running your damn mouth, okay? And you heard it here first, winos, on Unwind with Tasha K. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love it when they go pick up my stories and say, oh, and I'm like, y'all been knew that. Whatever. Moving on, let's go. Yandy, damn, I'm moving through this show fast. Oh, good. Okay, so Yandy girl, told you, don't play with me. You trying to issue lawyers. Matter of fact, Michael Adusi, he had his manager, her side dude, with 4,000 followers and 44 subscribers on YouTube, send his manager to send me a cease and desist, said they're going to sue from the UK. I said, well, sue. What you telling me for? Go down to the court and sue. He wanted to back out of the interview. Nobody backs out of an interview with Tasha. The hell? Once you give your consent, we're moving forward. You don't get to change your mind. I'm sorry. And I know that Yandy probably, offered to pay you because you need it. You clout chased and got in her DM, knew who she was, stalked her until you got some. And you got what you wanted for years. Now she don't want nothing to do with you because it's too hot out here in these streets. And Mendici out here messing up the damn thing. Nobody ever caught her until Mendici's got caught. That's why she didn't want us, going in on Mendici's, because Mendici's is going to turn around and be like, the only reason I cracked is because she cracked first. We're going to be cracking together. So if you dragging me, you dragging her too. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why she protected him. Because they both knew about each other. That's exactly what happened. So, we got his full interview on TashaKLive.com, but he went out and decided to put out a statement again and deleted it. And here's what he had to say. Hold on, let me pull up my copy real quick and put my reading glasses on. Michael Adusi. This is not, you should be selling fitness courses. Why are you responding to blogs? If you are a fitness trainer, why don't you have your courses for sale? They would have been by, like Rico, Diddy's freak off worker. The winos is all on the damn OnlyFans, okay? All over the. They coming to tell me what's going down over there. I was like, yeah, tell me, because I can't get no subscription. My husband watch all my transactions, unfortunately. All right, so Michael _Adusi, _Adusi, #1, out of respect for everyone involved, I've stayed silent as the internet did what it does. But to be clear, yes, I was involved with Yandy Smith, and it wasn't just a one-time situation. It happened over a period of time. I'm not here to argue, defend, or point fingers. I take responsibility for my part, and I'm moving forward privately. I won't be speaking on this again. Respectfully, let's all move on. You said that when you did your interview with me, that you wouldn't be speaking on this again, and now you're putting out statements like, nigga, please. I mean, he called her by her name. Yande. She was quite big shocked when I said her name. Like, I didn't really know who she do, but I DM'd her. Nigga, you knew who she was. Stop the cap. Smell the pussy through the screen. Stop the cap. Damn. Anyway, so if you want to hear what he had to say, that is available on TashaKLive.com in HD. You do have to subscribe to watch that. Now, moving on to who's next? Simon and Porsha. I told you we were going to move fast, Jasmine. I told you, we got 2 shows. We got a baby daddy ready to, to drag men DCs on TashaKLive.com. That show is going to start at what time? I think we're a little early. Nah, we're going to start that at like 7:30. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the baby daddy that's about to drag men DCs for allegedly sleeping with his baby mama, okay? It goes down up over there. Welcome all the new news. Now, Simon and Porsha. That's all you hood rats, some of you hood rats. Oh yeah, I'm coming for them. I am coming for them. I am, because you know what? When you see women like Porsha, there's a few others that move, like, even though they're dressed up, they're beautiful, but the mentality gives very hood rat. Very hood rat. And I say this to say, and it's not because I spoke to Simon, it's because, you slide in a man's DM knowing he's married to your friend. You break up that marriage. Then you marry him. Then you find out after you married him that he committed petty financial, scams in his early 20s. It was over 30, 40 years ago, okay? Was denied citizenship, sent back, but was able to come back. Got married, things like that. First of all, people act like being an immigrant is a bad thing. Let's just put this out here. Like, people act like trying to come to America, undocumented or documented, is a bad thing when America was built on immigrants. The rejects from Europe, from the UK, got thrown from the UK, said they discovered the Mexican land. This was Mexico. Okay? Killed all the people that was up over here, the ones that was left over. They moved them to the worst part of the land that there was, the driest, the you can't farm on it, you can't do nothing. Isolated them, gave them freedom, but they really not free to really leave that land and do what they want to do. And then yet, we got Europeans, we got religious groups, Jews, we got everybody up over here, Italians, just coming here, and there was a time where you just had to pass a physical. As long as you passed the physical, because America needed workers at the time, they let you through that port in the harbor of New York. And so my thing is, everyone knows that the dollar is long. Yes, the European dollar is long too, but they tax you more on that. But the United States is rising to match taxes. The same as, the UK. It ain't no different, 30, 40%, okay? The only difference is they get health care and all that stuff. We don't. Now, so trying to make it seem like, he's a Nigerian scammer. He did all this, he did all that. And it's like, that was over 30 years ago. He's making money now. Like, he makes a lot of money. He makes so much money. Like, the house that she's living in that she cannot afford, that's minimum $65,000 a month just on the mortgage and maintenance of the house. Does not include taxes or anything else, from the mortgage going up and down. Porsha makes $80,000 an episode. That is in court docs. An episode, not a month, an episode, which means she has to sell coochie. She's on Paces Ferry. They don't give loans like that to just anybody. This is a $7 million house. It was $6.9 million houses. The records are there. $6.9 million. He went in, and those are jumbo loans. So which means he has to put half of the money down in order to finance the rest of the house. So he doesn't get in and get a 20% down payment, or it don't work like that when it comes to jumbo loans. Anything over $500,000, $1 million is considered a jumbo loan. You got to come with half for a bank to even give you any money. And to all of my real estate agents in the chat, or all of my brokers and stuff, say it for what it is. Like, you got to have bread for that. And it's got to be legal bread. Banks are going to do an even more thorough search for a house like that. So the house was built by a builder. The builder lived in the house until he sold it. It took him 4 years to sell the house, even after it was built. It's a beautiful home, but he had to live in it in order to sell it. Otherwise, you got to keep up maintenance on a house like that. It'll go downhill and it'll make it harder to sell. So it took him 4 years to sell that house. And I'm gonna say allegedly in this, because when Simon was flying to Atlanta, everybody said he was over a girl house and everything like that. No, ICE met him with 7 agents, and got him out of, damn first class to take him down to, the Stewart ICE facility in Georgia. So, and it was very coincidental because, he didn't call Porsha, he didn't let Porsha know or anything like that. They're not talking. And not even 10 hours into him getting locked up, she goes live to say, hey, he gets locked up because he stopped NBC Universal from airing anything that had to do with their marriage, because that's what they put in the prenup, a prenup that she drafted. And said that I don't want our marriage out there. I don't want you talking about our divorce. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want a narrative out there. And so now NBC Universal comes to Porsha. Porsha says, oh, I'm going to sell you a story after she leaked his old 40-year paperwork of him being an illegal immigrant. Like, that's bad. But yet she sleeps with illegal immigrants that are married every day. Like, let's stop the cap. Most of them got married to get up over here. Let me get my wine. Now, he spends 4 months in a detention center, can't access any of his financial records, gets deported back to Nigeria, voluntarily deports, like, hey, I'm going back. I'm a citizen of Dubai. I'm a citizen of Nigeria. I don't need to be a citizen in the United States of America. My businesses aren't even in the U.S. It's just a place that I come to legally. But because he was fighting for citizenship, and they were denying it based off of his criminal history and all that, and her calling them folks, her and her mammy, because, Porsha Mammy single too. She's single as well. And, like mother, like daughter. Where your daddy? Where you at? Okay. But here's the thing. So he's back home and everything like that. And so, she's online celebrating, oh, I'm getting $40,000 a month. So basically the judge enforced a prenup that he agreed to, saying for the length of the marriage, for y'all that are saying like Simon ain't got no money and all this stuff, he agreed for as long as they were married, if they divorced, he would match that time. Basically, he would give her $40,000 a month. So if she was married for 2 years, she gets $40,000 for 2 years. If she would have stayed married for 8 years, she would have got $40,000 for 8 years. This is all in the prenup. This is not even Simon. This is just prenup. This is what he agreed to. Okay? But she misses the blogs talking about Porsha. It's all faded. She's all used to the inflated hype and things like that, being that girl. And decides to, leak her marriage because other Nigerian men that have money and wives were basically telling her that he wasn't as rich as he was. And so she decided to lay down with them, thinking that they were going to leave their wives. And we're going to say all alleged, just in case they get thick around here. But she knows. I done drop receipts on the dudes and stuff like that. And decides to break up her marriage. And so now for 14 months, the judge has ordered Simon, someone whom everybody feels that Porsha had deported just so that they could air scenes of her talking about Simon and riding in the Rolls Royce and filming in the house, because all of that she wasn't allowed to do. The judge enforced a prenup that she helped draft and said that Simon has to pay $40,000 a month. The mortgage alone is $65,000. She gets paid $80,000 per episode. How many episodes is in a season? That's not even like they still got to take the taxes out of that. They got to take the manager fees, the agent fees. So realistically, what is she left with? 40 grand? She can't cover the house, so she's putting the house up for sale, trying to get somebody to buy it in an economy like this. But here's the thing. I talked to Simon. I said, Simon, are you paying the $40,000? He said, Natasha, I'm not a citizen of the U.S. I don't have no businesses in the U.S. The house is the only asset I have in the U.S. I told her to sell it. She's selling it. Can't nobody enforce me to pay that $40,000, and so she ain't getting it. She done allegedly had him deported and then expects him to pay $40,000 that they can't enforce. The house is gonna depreciate in a sale. She's not gonna get top what they paid for that house. Not right now, not in this economy. So she's gonna lose money on the house. He said, I'm not paying it. So while she's thinking she's won, it's like, what has she really won? And I agree. My thing is, if you're gonna hustle a dude, you gotta hustle the long way. Like, that's when I'll start to respect. Like, Janet Jackson's prenup said if she stayed married to that Middle Eastern dude for 5 years, she gets $50 million. I think it was it 50 or 5? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me see how much her prenup said. I think it was 50 or 500. Hold on, Janet Jackson prenup. All I know is she divorced him one day after 5 years, and her whole prenup was enforced. So the prenup states, Janet Jackson's prenup states that if the person she married, Wissam Almana, was worth $1 billion, okay? Now, while they value Ms. Jackson's net worth at $150 million, around 120 million euros, the divorce and financial remedy proceedings are currently only in the early stages. But according to the prenup, if the parties stayed married at least 5 years, Ms. Jackson would be entitled to $100 million just for staying married 5 years. Janet Jackson filed for divorce after 5 years and 1 day. It's true. Facts. Now, Porsha got to figure out how she going to sell a house, pay for the house. When they're not filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's not getting paid. She even has to work after the episodes are filming, like, and take gigs here and take gigs here, because she gave up all her gigs. What is she doing now besides The Housewife? Is she getting... Okay, so she got the trader, so she's trying to get casted, but like, let's think about it. Like, it's not enough money. So you got this mortgage and that mortgage, and he was like, listen, I'm not paying that mortgage either. She got to sell the house. Keep it from out of foreclosure. That's what happens. He has no obligation, and the U.S. has no jurisdiction to enforce him paying for nothing. These are all civil matters that she asked for instead of thinking in long term. Let me just stay married 5 years. Even if you didn't want him to be, he said he traveled so much, like he didn't even realize what the big deal was. Like, he came in town, he got some gooch, she left. Like, my thing is, like, Porsha, you got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Every dude that you done been with done played you. And it's like, I don't even think they play. I think she legitimately played herself, because I just don't understand how she's just this, like, she's a bimbo. What if they say tomorrow they're canceling The Real Housewives of Atlanta? What is she gonna do? What skills does she have? Coochie depreciates. OnlyFans is next. I got a feeling it's coming. I have a strong feeling it's coming. Seriously. Any questions? What is it? Play the long game, girl. Because when you're dealing with high-profile men like this, they understand the long game. That's why he agreed to the $40,000 a month. If we divorce, I'm gonna give you $40,000 a month. You can stay in the house 2 years. But the fact that she had him, like, defamed his name, put out, you know, stuff that happened like 30, 40 years ago, you know, all to make him look bad, didn't tell him that he had no clue that he was getting divorced. Like, he was on a flight to Costa Rica when he heard about it on social media. She didn't even tell him. Tried to lock him out of his own house. Like, and then begged to stay in the house that he's paying for. Because she can't afford to pay it. Y'all, listen, if you're going to do, you gotta have a retirement plan for the pussy. She gonna hit menopause in 6 years. Nobody's paying that kind of price for menopause. And nobody's paying to watch old housewives argue. They're watching streamers now. They're doing this and that just to get ratings. It's not the same anymore. We got Nene out here interviewing the same guest that's going on Carlos King. It's thin out here. It's thin out here. They got lifestyles, the optics, the upkeep. Come on now, that stuff is expensive. Don't forget, guys, all right. We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com right now because we got a guest waiting. That's here to drag Mendices for sleeping with his baby mama. All right. Don't forget, guys, listen, you know our food is nutritionally deficient, okay? And in order for our body to fight anything, CMOS, in order for our body to fight anything that we come in contact with, if it doesn't have the energy or the vitamins and minerals that it needs, how is it going to fight or to support, okay? And so, yes, we can take, you know, our mushrooms, which helps to optimize T cells and things like that, you know, our fighter cells and stuff, but like, this is what we get from food, vitamins and minerals. This is what our body compound is made of. You guys have seen the periodic chart. You know what our body is made of. Water, vitamins, and minerals, okay? Air, things like that. And so half the time the air is not clean, the food is nutritionally deficient, and so CMOS is one of the most nutritionally efficient vitamins and minerals on the market, okay? Every health guru sticks by it, all right? And so the winos are raving about it. You feel good. It's natural. It's easily absorbable. You put it under your tongue. You put it in your water, put it in your coffee. Hell, I can put it in this wine and still get what I need, okay? And so, yes, it has what you need daily because we're not getting it from food, and I don't give a damn what anybody says. You're not getting what you need from food, especially if you're a truck driver. Maybe you got kids and they all just want to eat chicken tenders and stuff like that. Like, I give my son, like, these drops every day. Every day he gets these drops. He don't know he's getting them because they in his like Pedialyte and shit, but he getting them. You know what I'm saying? And so, and he has energy. He's getting less sick and stuff like that because, you know, Mali is a very harsh environment for anybody to live in, and I wanted him to be in that so that he would be a man, and he's a man. Let me tell you something. He's a little man. Anyway, don't forget, guys, the Cop to CMOS drops 10,000 milligrams of organic Irish sea moss drops with burdock root, spirulina, which is another potent vitamin and mineral that's nutritionally dense. On shoptkdeals.com, use the coupon code TK10. I always pair these with my mushroom extract complex, okay? And so mushrooms have been shown to optimize T cells, fighter cells in the body and things like that, so that if you do get sick, your T cells are optimized. But like I said, if you do not have the foundation, which is a good, healthy diet with good vitamins and minerals, when you are taking supplements like the mushroom extract complex that has like shiitake mushrooms that help to optimize T cells, so if you do come in contact with a said virus and stuff like that, your body can fight it off, okay? And it has been shown in research that mushrooms have eradicated HPV. HPV, something that they're saying that can't be cured, okay? This is what studies have shown. I'm not a doctor. I just read the same research that they read and they apply and things like that. And so we have the mushroom extract gummies right here. We also have the T cell and NK cell mushroom Vitamix powder, okay? Right here, it smells absolutely amazing. It looks amazing. This tastes just like mushroom gravy in packets. If you've ever bought the mushroom gravy packets, this is exactly what this tastes like, okay? And so you can put it in smoothies, you can put it in your coffee, you can make gravy out of it, you can put it in your food. It is available, very, very potent. It is filled with vitamins and minerals as well, but I only take it about twice a week. If I don't take this, I definitely have this on hand. I usually travel with these or keep these for the show and stuff like that, and so I never run out, okay? Last but not least, actually I got 2 more products that I want to shout out. So guys, you guys were waiting on the oil of oregano. We have wild organic oil of oregano that is back in stock. A lot of people signed up for it. They got notifications for it. So this batch, the company has about, because it's really hard to source this stuff, like wild oil of oregano, very, very hard to source, okay? This doesn't come from China, right? So they have about, I believe, I want to say the company's got about 350 bottles just by going live last night on the site. I think we're down to like 180 on the site, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going pretty fast. They do have more coming. Now, the oil of oregano, just in case you're not put on this, like studies have shown that when you put oil of oregano on a pathogen, like anything that you come in in contact with, bacteria or fungus, it kills it right on the spot, okay? And so I usually take this once a week, 1 drop in 12 ounces of water. 1 drop in 12 ounces of water, okay? You may have been around outside, I don't know, at a game, on a flight and things like that. I usually take it a lot when I'm traveling, and I take 1 drop. I do not put it, you cannot put this on your bare skin, you cannot put it on your tongue. You have to put it in water, you have to dilute it, 1 drop. Take it for a week. Any pathogens, any bacteria, fungi that you came in contact with, it's done. It's done. You can do your own research. Don't listen to me, but you can do your own research, okay? And so it is very strong. I had a wino, Peaches Royale. She was taking it every day. I said, what are you doing? So what happens is this is like nature's own antibacterial. Like, the stuff that they give us, right? If you take too much of it, it's going to kill off the good bacteria. It's going to kill all the bacteria. Peaches was taking 5 drops and her body started turning on her like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You have to take 1 drop in water. 1 drop in water for a week. Discontinue it the next month, 1 drop in water for a week. It's so strong that 1 drop, you're going to smell it. It's going to be all in you. Seriously. This is what Terrence Howard was raving of. I'm telling you, it's really good and it works, okay? Matter of fact, me and Carlos King had a long conversation about it. Because, we was around somebody that was sick, and she was like, you're not afraid of getting sick? And I'm like, no. And we both said at the same time, we got all of oregano. Bacteria, virus. And we gave her some. I actually walked to my house, and I got some, and I gave it to her, put it in her coffee. None of us around there got sick. Just said, doop, 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 go. Boom. I don't care. So it is available on the site right now, and if we do run out, the company is getting more sourced and made, okay? So just hold that thought, be patient, and if we do run out, you can't put your name on the waiting list like they do for the vitamin D that constantly runs out, because you guys are always buying that up. Like, that goes really fast. And I get it, because vitamin D is essential to joint health, reducing inflammation, pain in the body and things like that, okay? A lot of times when we got early onset tendinitis, pain, joint pain, tightness, stiffness, and stuff like that, we probably have a vitamin D deficiency, okay? And so everyone knows how great this product is. It comes from the UK. My doctors prescribed this for me. I took 50,000 IUs. This is 10,000 IUs of vitamin D daily. You can take up to 90,000 a day, okay? Especially if you're nutritionally deficient. And I am happy to report, because I could not run for a year. I could barely walk. I was doing CrossFit, thinking I was just hurting myself. No, my vitamin D was in the red when I took a vitamin D, like when I did my blood work for my vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. And so it took about 3 months for me to optimize my vitamin D levels, and then my tissue, my joint tissue and stuff had to repair itself. Now I'm back running sprints every day, okay? So for those of y'all that are saying, Tasha, you're gaining weight, Tasha. Yes, because I couldn't exercise. So I could exercise, I could lift weights, but I could not do cardio at like high impact. And high impact anabolic cardio, which is like HIIT cardio, which means you run as fast as you can for like 10 to 30 seconds, and then you walk for 3 minutes. I could not run at full speed because my joints weren't repaired. So I had to wait a full year before my joints repair. And so now my back rolls are disappearing. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, okay? All of this is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, including the sugar case as well, okay? So the sugar case is available under the partners tab under shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. We're gonna head over to TashaKLive.com. We got a guest waiting, okay? And also we're gonna be discussing, we got an exclusive on Drew and Ty. We also got Diddy and Kanye having freak-offs together. We're also going to be discussing Kitty Lattimore suing YouTubers, okay? Bambi and Rayface Baby, her fiance. Rayface showed his ass yesterday to the point where he may get fired from Love and Hip Hop. We got the exclusive on that as well. Antonio Brown, definitely going to be talking about, yeah. Who is, okay, that is the main interview. Mr. Sanders, okay? All of that and more coming up on TashaKLive.com. If you have tips on your favorite celebrities, please feel free to email me via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com or hit me in the DM as you always done. Great week this week, winos. We broke a lot of stories. We spilled a lot of wine, okay? You know we get it here first. Everybody else still stuck on that Diddy stuff. That's old shit for us, okay? I get it. Get your views. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But we have a mission over here. We don't get caught up in too much stuff, okay? Because there's a lot of wine that's just being spilled, and we got to crush the grapes. We got to crush the grapes, okay? And so I love you guys as always, and so I will see you Monday, okay? I believe we may be doing happy hour, so email me. In happy hour, you can ask anything, all right? Anything that you want to ask. Business, you guys know that I know business like the back of my hand. Family issues, things like that. It's a very transparent hour, so email me unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Your question, if you want it read on the channel anonymously. Don't forget, guys, if you want to be a part of Shoot Your Shot, it's a talent show that we have. Please email us. Or actually, there's a link in the description box. So you can hit that link. It's a jot form. Fill it out. It comes to our email, and the producers will get right back to you to schedule you for your Shoot Your Shot session. You get a chance to win $300 per episode, or you can go on to compete and go on tour with me, okay? Also, guys, don't forget, if you want to advertise on the platform, email me. We got ads starting at $250. Email me via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. And the wine of my choice today was the Reservado Sauvignon Blanc made in Chile, okay? Love me some white wine. Okay? And, yeah, we're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. All the movies that you see here are streaming on Tubi as well as TashaKLive.com. And I love you guys. Happy fucking Friday. I see y'all right now. We're about to head over. Now I gotta go. Am I missing anything, Jasmine? Bye.
Let's talk about student loan discharges in bankruptcy. Most people will tell you it's impossible. Even bankruptcy attorneys will tell you that. But guess what? We just got 2 discharged a few weeks ago, and we're going to get a lot more. So if you're struggling with your student loans, you may be able to discharge those through bankruptcy. So you should just give me a call and let's figure it out.
We got this invite from this woman who thinks her husband is possessed by demons. I'm not sure about this one, y'all.
Are you kidding?
When the last time we covered a story like this, Tasha? Diane Johnson's cabin.
I'm so relieved you guys accepted my invitation to come. Something to drink, maybe some tea or coffee? I would do wine, Miss Diane. I know how you like your wine, but I need you fully alert for the story I'm about to burden you with. You're the chosen one. God came to me in my dreams and revealed it all. I don't know about this, guys. Like performing an exorcism on this lady's husband just because she feels like he's possessed.
This is messed up.
This is a real-life event that we happen to have the exclusive.
Yes, Tasha, we gotta help.
I said we could do a family vacation. All of us on fire.
And we would all be dead right now. For this to work, you must have all skepticism out your mind. Robert, I know the real you is trapped. We're going to free you tonight. Alla la bullshit is shit. Alla la bullshit is shit.